Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of the 100 Years' War in the Hip mod. We're still King Edward IV, we're still wounded from our last hunt, where we failed to kill the boar. I'm rather disappointed in our hunting ability. It's just, there's just not much you can really do about it. I mean, he's bad, he's got bad luck, he's bad at hunting boars. So we do have some threats. Oh yeah, Camp Fever's gone. Apparently we caught Camp Fever yet again. We've contracted typhus. I'm gonna character contracts a disease. I think I want to actually put that in high priority so we get a pop-up about it. Now I was just looking at the threats tab, and I still don't really know exactly what this autonomy faction thing is, but it seems to not be bad. I don't know. And I've already forgotten what the ratio, what this number is. I think it's like half of the threat is the amount of opinion you need to make them leave the faction or something. I forget. That doesn't seem right though. It might be different in this mod. That's one of those things that like you don't really need to know, so having it memorized doesn't always matter. We have fulfilled the ambition to amass wealth. We have piles of gold, buckets of ducats. That's my new saying. I say it all the time. Let's see if we can impregnate this woman. That's my next goal. I'm still rather upset with her for having borne the child of another man. But we know she's fertile. She's made at least one baby. Let's take the ambition now to have a son. We'll name him Edward, like my father before me. And he'll end up being Edward V. Now, some people mentioned in the comments a few videos ago that we made pretty short work of the 100 Years' War, and that's true. I find that to generally be the case with Crusader Kings 2 and Casus Belli and Wars, is that wars can very quickly change the landscape of the entire map, and it's not the same as in like EU4 where it can take a century to conquer a significant area of land. Like we just took over all of de jure France and Aquitaine in like one war. But getting that claim is very difficult. So that's the reason that it was even possible. Our sister has come of age. She's a misguided warrior. She wants to fight like her big brother. She's so eager to impress me, and she sucks. She's trained in warfare and martial arts, but sadly lacks all talent for it. It's because she's a woman. Alright, who do we want to marry her to? You want to marry her off to, my cousin. Von Wittelsbach, Plantagenet. Plantagenet. I should really learn how to pronounce my own last name. It is, that is my last name, right? Yes, it is. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, sure, my sister, my cousin, why not? It seems perfectly reasonable. We will take she's my heir, so we get a bonus for this marriage. It seems that with 2,000 prestige, we should have 10 opinion from prestige. I believe we can go higher than that. The money would be nice, but money is not that big of a deal, really. Let's see if did we go up to 11? No, we did not. Well, that's too bad. Okay, so we've learned the lesson then. In this mod, it costs twice as much prestige to get one opinion, and the cap is still the same. So still 2,000 prestige is the most you can get. That affects your opinions, but that also, what I like about Project Balance, which is really the part to this overall mod conglomerate that makes it more balanced, is that it neutralizes and like minimizes a lot of the opinions, so that it's much harder to get to 100 and much, and it's not as hard or not as easy to get to negative 100. So it's like more people are going to be in the middle. They have to really love you. We have lost reinforcements. You bastard. That was the Duke of York. Duke David. You son of a bitch. What did you do? We've lost reinforcements. Levy reinforcement rate minus 200%. Fortunately, it's already fully reinforced, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm still not happy with you, Duke David. Alright, let's upgrade our structure a bit. A little bit further. Whichever one gives us the most troops, I think. The tax income would be nice. That's also generally, I think, a good upgrade. Yeah, let's go for some castle towns for now. Never mind, most of them are already built. Alright, what about the sub-holding down here? Can we build anything here? That wasn't. Okay, we're building castle towns both in the capital. Okay. And in other places then, I guess we'll just build things like barracks, and that's about it for now. And we'll continue to pillage Brittany. Brittany spears. Spear Brittany. We'll let the Jews stick around for a while longer. I like it though. I mean, it makes it so that like things like the short reign / long reign benefit are more significant than just having a whole bunch of prestige. You surrender? No. I refuse to accept your surrender. And someone is trying to kill my sister still, and she's gotten a little bit of support. I demand that you stop backing that plot. Oh, he says no! The Duke of Lotharingia. Oh, he's not in my court. That's fine. I have no real control. I will not withdraw my support, okay? You will not either. You are probably... Ooh, you're the spy master of the Holy Roman Empire. She's getting some pretty powerful people involved here. My aunt, the witch. She just doesn't like me. She absolutely hates me. We could try murdering her back, but that's kinskilling. Kinslaying. Notice how we're not getting pop-ups about rounding up prisoners. Why is that happening? We're leading troops. I don't know why sometimes it happens and other times it doesn't. Seems to be a random event. But anyway, we'll pillage these 6 or 7 or 8 or whatever these are, and when they're all taken, then we'll end the war. We're just making lots of money from this. War is so profitable. Okay, we've got a count underneath one of our dukes who is doing things that she shouldn't. We'll throw her in prison. And then ransom her. Because money is always nice. We get to control the empire from our Iron Throne. Capture them. Capture the infidel. Well, he's not really an infidel, but he is a guy who's doing things he shouldn't. And apparently this ransom all prisoners button only gives you 25 ducats per prisoner. So instead of doing that, we're going to do it this way. So we get full value for our prisoners. You can rot until I ransom you off. Money. Give me money, 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 money. And let's see, are there any holdings that we own where we could build a new sub-holding? Build 800. There's room for plenty of them. Sub-holdings, I think, are more valuable. Although with the way that they balanced it in this, you get very little retinue cap from holdings. It's just 4. So you build a new castle and you get 4 retinue cap. You have to actually build buildings in the holding to get more retinue, which is a really good balance change, I think. It's too bad Baron only has, or Barak only has 3 sub-holdings. It's not really the best capital. So this would be the good place to build something. We could build another castle, or more appropriately, probably is just to build another town. Cities get 10, temples get 8, castles probably get 4. Yeah. So in this mod, is there any specific really good thing that, like, temples do? You get piety to liege, cultural technology. And they provide crap troops. Very few. English culture modifier. Interesting. Levy size increase. Is there something in here that's decreasing the size of the levy? No. Owner martial skill. Okay. That explains why he's got a much larger garrison than Levy. He's just a terrible, terrible guy. Bishop Philip with his 3 martial score. Okay, and then one more time, I just want to take a look at this. So we got the small center of trade, university, technology spread rate, economic. Yeah, in general, I think towns are just better. And the question actually is, do the upgraded holdings here increase my retinue cap? Like, when he builds something, am I getting bonus retinue cap for that? From buildings, 2620. 2620. So, if I get 20 retinue cap per upgraded building, then 2620 divided by 20 would be 262, divided by 2 would be 131. So do I personally have 131 upgrades between all of my direct buildings? Say an average of 3 each. Actually, sorry, 3 per category. Like 3. Oh yeah, we definitely. Okay, so we won't get increased retinue from building a town. That'll just give us 4 more retinue cap. If we wanted to get actual increased retinue cap, it'd be better to take over an established castle versus building a new castle and then upgrading it from scratch. So I think what we should do is try to revoke stuff if possible. I mean, anything that we can get support on. We tried for Essex, I think. I just don't really want to go through this list and try to... Let's try Essex again and see if the situation's changed at all, if anyone wants to support the plot. It just doesn't seem to be very much support for it, really. What we need to do is use our money now to create a bunch of duchies. My wife is pregnant. Yay, I've succeeded! My willy works. That's fantastic news. 27%. And we need 80%. So the issue is there's just so many dukes and none of them like me. They don't want me to... Political concerns versus me. We could fabricate claims. That's actually probably the simplest method for us to increase our domain limit then. Let's try, maybe they just like Earl, whatever, Earl, that guy. See if somebody else would be easier to plot against. Oh yeah, a lot more people would support this plot. And the Duke, the Earl Thibault, the 6th of Champagne. Let's try to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of England of France. We'll just ask him to politely stop. So we can get a lot more support for this plot, but it's still not going to be 80%. Because there's too many dukes. Too many powerful dukes that don't like us. I believe in this potential plotters list there's about 100% plot power altogether. So you have to have the support of the majority of people to do these type of revocation plots. So we could either improve relations with our Chancellor or have him try to fabricate claims. There's no such thing as aggressive expansion in this game, so... Alright. I think we try to fabricate a claim on Winchester. Turn this into a proper holding. We don't want white. No subholdings, it's garbage. It's well upgraded, but... Wait, what now? You have a what now? You have a Huskarlar training ground. Why? Why do you have this, man? We're English. Don't you understand? You should have an archer's building. You should have a longbow range. Alright, looks like we're down to the last holding. We've made the Pope like us, great. And I guess we'll finally let this guy out. I've probably pissed off some of my English vassals a bit. Yep, minus 14. So notice how the minus 14 with every single English vassal for having these troops raised is basically... I mean, it's more than the bonus from having 2,000 prestige. It's just, it's so balanced. I like that a lot. It's too easy to get prestige in vanilla. And I can get up to 80 to 90 opinion with everybody. And then I just don't even have to worry about anything. So easily. Alright, we have more archers. Yay. We still have 800 buckets of ducats. Build another longbow range. Reduce our troops so we get so many archers. That's overall a net larger increase than this, but this is half as much. So this is 65 troops. This is 45, 75. It's about 150 plus another 15. 165 troops versus 65 troops. So it still is more, but it takes longer to build. And I like this, the garrison size plus 12. Levy size plus 4. We'll just go with the basics. Barracks. Castle walls gives retinue size, and it's very cheap. I love that, because that promotes making walls. Cheap upgrade to retinue, and it's a really, really good upgrade to have. Okay, what do we want to do now? Well, we're going to have a truce with you. Hey, of course we're a lusty man. We're going to go sleep with all kinds of people. My wife bore the child of another man, so there's no reason to stay loyal to her. Truce breaker until 1354. So yeah, same as vanilla, 5 years. Did we ever go to war with Alba? We have our de jure claim up there. We could do that. This is English land. Let's do that. I gave her a good tumble. Yes, I have a lover. I'm amazing. I feel like the guy from Old Spice commercials. Look down. Look back at me. I'm on a boat. I don't know the commercial itself, but my character is amazing. So we're gonna pick up the retinue. We will use again the English army. Still letting the French relax a bit, because you know they're a little tired. And we're grabbing all the boats to go pick up the retinue down there first. We really only need 30 boats here. So as soon as we get 30, we will turn them around. Alright. All of the boats now go to there. All of the army now go to here. Except for you guys, go to here. Starting to get this little pattern figured out. Except you should not march that way. You should go south and then west. Okay, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you soon.